I am Dr. Mrs. Anita Joshi would like to present my seminar on effective ICT tools for faculties. This seminar is on the purpose for refresher course on e-learning and e-governance 2020-22. So I would like to focus on effective learning. The modern world is ever evolving a packs of challenges every step of the way. Times are changing, and so is the need to keep up with it. We need to evolve to match its pace, or we can get behind. This is where education comes into the picture. Education is the most important tool, or rather, a weapon in our arsenal to arm ourselves with the right knowledge, skills, information, and techniques to understand the world around us and, in turn, keep up pace with the changing times. It also helps in developing a perspective, broaden our vision and outlook for the world while nurturing our skills at the same. Next slide. What is ICT? ICT is information and communication technology. So e-learning has been widely adopted due to its merits of ease of access and understanding. While blended learning is covered with umbrella of e-learning, this term, however, is quite ambiguous in itself. It widely encompasses the method of teaching, learning that are an amalgamation of technology and digitalization using the traditional teacher or guide and classroom methods. Next. While it requires what are the objectives of ICT in education? So objectives of ICT in education is it provides accessibility of online medium of education, improving the quality of teaching, especially in remote areas, to increase transparency in the education system, to strengthen the policies, rules and laws, to analyze the learning and participation of the students and measure of its effectiveness, measuring and evaluating students' behavior, involvement, and retention in the learning processes, to analyze students' performance, placement, and application of knowledge. So, what are the current adapter? Social, vocational, catalytic, and pedagogical are the some ICT adapter and thinkers. Let us come on the advantages of online education. So first, advantages of online learning. So what is online learning? Though the teacher and students are learning innovative ways in the education process, online learning has gained popularity amidst the corona pandemic to ensure that the learning continues. ICTs have looked after the education reaches to it worldwide and even in remote areas, no matter where the students are, but it has ensured that every learner derives its benefit. ICT is also accessible to all. ICT in education allows to accessibility to all types of learners. So even the special needs students can maximize the benefit of through ICT. It also covered issues like digital divide and allows even less fortunate people to access the tools for their educational needs and enhanced learning. So third point of advantage is higher order and thinking and skill developments. So ICT promotes high order thinking and reasoning skills. These skills enable the process of evaluation, planning, monitoring, controlling, reflecting, etc. To use ICT tools effectively, one must be able to explain and justify the solutions to the problems for using ICTs. Better subject learning. The key role of ICT is to enhance subject learning and acquire skills. It promotes key learning areas of literacy and numeracy, develops ICT literacy and capability. Literacy and capabilities are 21st century skills that are needed. One of the best ways to develop this is to equip the subject matter with purposeful activities. ICT encourages collaboration. ICT fosters collaboration as children work collectively. It also enhances communication skills as they discuss, talk, and learn together. All you need is laptop, tablet, or desktop computer to understand its working. ICT tools open up the doors for developing language through fostering communication. Motivates learning. ICT motivates children's learning. Children learn better through the usages of technology. They get mesmerized with technology tools and get motivated, learn effectively in the classroom or at home. So what is the, we have seen the features of all these accessible to all features of ICT learning. Better subject learning encourages collaboration, motivates learning. Then let us see what are the disadvantages of ICT learning. As shown in the figure, the disadvantages is high into the ICT needs high infrastructure and startup costs. Then second disadvantages of ICT is little attention towards individual differences to achieve economies of scale. Then accessibility issue is one of the major problem in India. Difficulty in performance evaluation. So we cannot could not able to perform, yeah, evaluate student on online basis, and continuous training requirement. So many kinds of training will be given to the students, and then one can operate these ICT technologies. So another disadvantages includes technical glitches, poor internet connectivity. Issues also arise multiple times during online sessions. Small towns, cities, urban areas face the most difficulty in maintaining stable internet connection. It destroys the learning of the students. So let us see what is blended learning. So blended learning is a combination of online and online education which enables students to interact with instructor, study material and other students both through physical classroom and online platforms. The idea of blended education makes learning easy and more productive, which is why the interruption of digital learning is promising in the long run and will become a new normal. So, this is it further adds that 88% of learners globally say online learning will be a permanent part of primary and secondary and higher education moving forward. And 87% of Indian students think online learning will be the part of education to experience move forward. Thus, the blended learning approach will be norm in the new adopted educators. So let us see some educational tools for teaching. So here it is given Mindomo. Mindomo is one of the best all-in-one visual tool to help you make mind mapping, concept mapping, and outlining accessible for students. Then MindMister is one of the most useful mapping online mapping application that allows its users to visualize, share, and present their thoughts via cloud. IOO is a visual work management tool to help individuals and teams from around the world become more productive and creative, generate ideas in colorful mind maps, which is proven to the best creative thinking. Then Coggle is a freeware mind mapping web application. It is free browser based application that enables an individual or a team to take notes, brainstorm, plan or document an idea, a research report, or any other creative undertaking. It can be shared with multiple people by inviting them and allowing them to make changes. Then let us see some assessment tools. Book widgets. Book widgets is a platform that lets educator create interactive activities and engaging teaching material to be used on Android tablets. PCs teachers can create dynamic widgets, create interactive exercises, and automatically graded tests, assign them to your students, and give a constructive feedback. Then next application of assessment is Wizarmy. Wizarmy is a free, simple, and quick tools for teachers to create their own interactive worksheets, easily find relevant materials, and customize them to their needs. Then one of more assessment tool is Go Formative. So Go Formative is a web-based tool that allows teachers to create digital formative assessment tasks or assignments that are easily accessible from any electronic device. Then EduPlay create many kind of educational multimedia activities in one place using EduPlay. create interactive maps, readers, slideshows, fill in the blanks, crossword, puzzles, etc. TestMouse is one of an excellent web tool that allows you to create auto-graded tests and quizzes. Each test you create has a unique URL which you can use to edit your test later on or to share with others. TestMouse also provides detailed reports to teachers, can analyze students' course responses, and it is a free kind of app. Then come to the Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a free web service developed by Google for schools that aims to simplify creating, distributing and grading assignments in paperless ways. The primary purpose of Google Classroom is to streamline the process of sharing the files between teacher and students. This is one of the best LMS apps. Then Edomodo network enables teachers to share content, distribute quizzes, assignments, and manage communication with students, colleagues, and parents. Then Canvas is one of the most useful software application that automates the administration, tracking, and reporting events. So then Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is unified communication and collaboration platform that combines a persistent workplace chat, video, meeting, file storage, including collaboration of all files and application integration. Then Moodle is the world's open source learning platform. Moodle enables you to create private learning space online full of engaging activities and material. You will always have full control of all your data and the way your staff, students and clients and onboarded into the stream of presentations too. Some video conferencing apps as we are using daily. Zoom is one of the kind of that where we can give the presentation on WebEx to me, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, and Skype. Okay, these are some video conferencing tools, very useful for students and teachers too. Then some we will talk about whiteboard tools. Some whiteboard tools are the first Jamboard by Google. So Jamboard is a collaborative digital whiteboard, make it easy to create without boundaries and share ideas in real time. Then whiteboard 5 is one of the option. It's a simple tool that can be used instantly by creating a class and letting your students join. Everyone will get digital whiteboard. You as a teacher see all your students whiteboards in a real time. So you can allow your students whiteboards in a real time. So you can follow their progress. The students only see their own whiteboard and teachers whiteboard. Zipboard is a clean collaboration software for business online and simple free brainstorming tutorial for tool for educationalists. Then concept board is one of the more important tool which is centralized hub for all your content and ideas. No matter how large or complex, manage all your visual projects across one shared workspace. OneNote is a Microsoft OneNote through actually is a digital notes tool. One can use the same as whiteboard and the result are amazing. Annotate, write text, put images, PDFs, Word documents in OneNote is very easy to all. Then Miro is one of the best educational tool. With Miro, that is formerly it was real-time board, you can brainstorm and organize shared creative and educational projects and participants from anywhere, add multimedia files, use a variety of markup tools, make your group work much more interactive. Let us come on the video making and editing tools. Mooli is a company that provides a cloud-based platform that enables users to create and generate multimedia content. Animated videos, video presentation, animated infographics, and any other video content that includes a mix of animation and motion graphics. Then web video is one of the most useful software application. It has media library where components like audio clips, video clips, and effects are stored. Timeline track where you will place these media components in order to build your video and preview window. Animato is one of the same type of app which is on cloud-based video creation service that produces video from photos, video clips, and music into video, slideshows, and customized web-based presentation. Then Prezi Video is the easy to use video maker that puts you next to your content in real time, live stream from your computer, or record your message to share later. Then AppleSoft online screen recorder. AppleWare soft free online screen recorder is a completely free to use with no time limitation, pay walls or watermarks. Loom recorder is one of the best recorder for Chrome, Mac, and Windows. Is quick to install, easy to use, and free. One more important tool is OBS Studio. So OBS is a free and open source software for video recording and live streaming. Download and start recording and streaming quickly and easily on Windows, Mac, or Linux. OpenShot Video is also one of the best video editor. Is an easy to use, quick to learn, and powerful video editor. Quiz tools we have seen, that is Quizline, and Kaut are the Mentimeter are the best quiz tools. Scanners, so we have seen that is Microsoft Lens, Snappy Words, Adobe Scanner, wordreference.com, GraphWords are the best scanner which is used for official purpose. So we would end our discussion by the concept that is student-centric learning. So student-centered teaching and learning focuses on the need, abilities, interest, and learning styles of the student, and has many implications for the design of curriculum, course, content, and interactive courses. We are prominently pedagogy will be a teacher as a coach to provoke students to learn how to learn and thus to teach themselves rather than the more traditional teacher centered learning, with the teacher as deliverer of instructional services, which places the teacher as its center is an active role and student is in passive role, respective passive role. This pedagogy acknowledges students' voice as a central to the learning experiences for every learner and requires students to be active, responsible participants in their own learning. To capitalize on this, teaching and learning should be personalized to the maximum feasible extent. Decision about the details of the course of the study, the use of students and teachers' time to the choice of teaching materials and specific pedagogies must be unreservedly placed in the hands of staff and students. So I would like to end my seminars with this. So thank you very much on behalf of UGC HRDC, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University. Thank you very much.